Right now, there is a hero in Heroes of History Epic Empire that can completely broke the game. And that's right, I'm talking about Ashoka the Great. But why is going to break or why is going to broke Heroes of History Epic Empire is now this is little speculation. I want to point out this thing. It's little speculation. But from what I know, we may witness Ashoka the Great from 3-star to go to 5-star, something that happened with William Tell. William Tell was going from a 3-star to a legendary hero, basically to 5-star. But what is the difference between William Tell and Ashoka? So far, we're having some good snipers that are legendary one, like for example Robin Hood. I'm extremely happy with this hero, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't actually level up Robin Hood, and the reason I didn't level up him because at level 50 he's doing the work enough well to not need to spend on him. But anyway, this is a topic for other video. Right now we're talking about Ashoka and what is happening with this bad boy. I make a video, if you follow my channel and obviously the videos that I post there, I make a specifically for Ashoka video. And by the way, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you're interested in Ashoka to go to 5-star or a legendary one, don't forget to hit one like on this video also and turn the bell notification. So what will happen if Ashoka is going to become a 5-star or a legendary? First of all, let's check out the ability. Heals the ally with the most missing HP, 877% of his base damage. Prioritizing heroes obviously heals the ally with the second most missing HP for 168% of his base damage. Prioritizing heroes again. The only limitation right now for Ashoka is actually the damage he's doing. If we go over the stats of this hero, right now my Ashoka I think is level 54. The max level he can go, since it's a 3-star, is going to be level 60. You cannot move more from level 60. I have my auto at level 60. He's a 3-star and there is basically no more levels after level 60. So Ashoka can have like 6 levels more that I can increase the attack. On top of that, you can actually put some, I don't know, some, for example, a relic over this hero that can increase the attack. By increasing the attack, you're going to actually boost the healing of this hero. This is why I'm going to make maybe separate video about how to get the maximum from one hero. But yeah, with, for example, relics, you can go and add extra attack over your hero. Also from the gear, but I don't want to go in this direction, okay? I don't want to go. All these things that is going to be added, maybe the flat stats of the relic is not counted, but if you go for the gear, most likely it's going to be the percentage. The best gears are the gears with the percentage for the high level heroes. If your hero is level, let's say, is 2-star, better go for the flat stats because the percentage over right now it's like level 54 is 695, but if it's like level 40, maybe it's going to be 500. So the percentage over close to 700 and 500 is different. But again, this is a topic for other video. I get little lost, sorry about that. Maybe I have to stay more focused over what I'm talking about. Yes, I'm talking about that if Ashoka go to 5-star or to a legendary hero, he's going to most likely outperform maybe all of the heroes, all of the heroes in Heroes of History Epic Empire. What I mean by that is the ability is absolutely wild. Initial charge is 5.6. Now, if I go and select only the heroes right now, it's actually Ashoka, Hitsasud, Sagewagea, if I remember, Sakagawea. Very hard for me to pronounce this name, but so far from the ability point, it's like 5.6 for Ashoka, 11.7 You see how fast is the Ashoka? Very fast, way more faster from Hitsusuit. Same for Sakigawea, as you can see. Tiger Lily, absolutely the same. Now Nea is actually close to Ashoka, but Nea is like 2-star, and there is no speculation for Nea to go as a legendary hero. And we're having this bad boy, which is again having very long cooldown, very long cooldown. This one also. This bad boy is very good, by the way. Now I don't want to go that much in details if this hero is awakened, because, for example, Harun Aura Sheet to awake this bad boy and reduce the speed, you basically need to awake him like 2 times. The majority of the cases is around 2 times when you have a chance to reduce the ability charge, some reduction. And the final one, yeah, the final one is also doing some kind of reduction over the initial and regular charge, but still this hero is very slow. Even if you get lucky and awake him like 5 times, you're going to have a decent hero. That's correct. I mean, 100%. Our shit for me is maybe right now one of the best healers. I have also healing tier list coming in Heroes of History Epic Empire. It's one of my future videos that is going to be presented, if it's not already online, where I speak specifically for the healers and the best healers there. Now we're having also what was the name, Florence. Now Florence was absolutely solid hero, but I hear a lot of people complain that, first of all, the charge is very slow. This is one of the things, and the second one is when the wave finish, the buffs and the healing disappear. You know, she can give like 2000%, but if you have a waving battle, wave after wave, this thing is going to disappear. And this is something that is don't make the people happy, because it's like for 8 seconds, the majority of the cases you finish the wave immediately. And this one, Luis was also a good healer. Initial charge and regular charge is still good, but if the game make Ashoka a 5-star or a legendary hero, this is going to be a game changing for a lot of players in Heroes of History Epic Empire. Not just change, it's going to be a game changing, getting Ashoka to legendary. Why is that? Obviously is coming the question. Is because, first of all, the stats, when he become a legendary one, he can go at I think at level 180. I mean, he can move up in the he can move up with his level. From there, the base attack, which is the attack, defense, and HP, is going to get boosted with each level. From there, all this percentage is going to have bigger weight, because your base stats of your attack get increased. All the percentage you get from the gear is going to have more weight over your total attack. So this ability is going to become absolutely crazy. The initial and regular charge is going to be is already so fast. I make a video for Ashoka where I explain why this hero saved my tanks countless time. None of the other heroes that I'm having can save my tanks like Ashoka do. Now I use what was Hitsusuit for the arena, and I use Sakigawea. These are the 2 heroes that I use also. But Ashoka is a game changer for me. Right now, I'm focusing over Tiger Lily to actually check her out, to see how she's going to perform. Is basically I'm building my second team for treasure hunt. But yeah, if I put this thing aside, if they make Ashoka 5-star, this is going to be the best healer in Heroes of History Epic Empire. This is going to be the best healer from point of healing and keeping your heroes alive. Maybe the competitor can be our shit, because any exceed healing is stored and converted to damage. The extra time the target deals damage with an attack on ability. So you understand that this 600 at level 1, it can be 888 converted in damage, especially from the backlines that are the last one that is receiving some kind of damage. It can make some heroes hit like crazy, like trucks, but still, the faster Ashoka is going to be way more faster, way more strong. So I think if the game make Ashoka legendary one, it's going to be a broken hero, 100%. But it's going to be in great support for all of the free-to-play players and players like me who cannot, you know, non-stop spending decent amount of summoning antimatters. This is my personal opinion. Let me know in the comments what you think. If Ashoka the Great become a 5-star, do you think this is going to break Heroes of History Epic Empire at the end of the day? So yeah guys, this will be for this video. Thank you very much for everybody who stayed that long. Don't forget to hit one like if you enjoyed the video or if you agree with some of the points I'm saying. Here I'm going to put one other video that can be interesting also for you. And yeah, wish you a great day and see you in the next video.